Well, first of all, since this will be our last time together before the holidays, I just want to wish everybody happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I hope it's a time that's real special to everybody, and yeah, as it will be for me. So, okay. That being said, you want to talk about the game?
Yeah, what early start, 24-5 early, kind of what was working there, and then you probably aren't as happy with the section that followed. The second quarter was probably not great.
Yeah, it's okay. That happens. We lost a little bit of our intensity then, but we started that game. That was about as good a basketball as we've played here since I've been here. Everybody was involved. Everybody was touching it. Everybody was playing well. We got out in transition. Our defense was on point, and that was a great stretch. Great stretch of basketball. Then that same unit did the same thing to start the second half. So that unit's really coming together, I think. And then in the fourth quarter, I thought that unit that played a good portion of the second quarter did a much better job, and the game flowed. That was just a well-played game by the Ducks. I mean, 28 assists, 8 turnovers. Can't ask for more than that. I think everybody on the team got an assist. Just really unselfish, and then we shot it pretty well. So, yeah, it's a good game. Good game. We needed that.
How do you think this maybe sets you up for? I know you guys are on a flight soon to head down to San Diego. Did you positive momentum on the way out, especially as you said, everybody kind of getting involved?
Yeah, no doubt. I think everybody feels good about their performances tonight individually. So yeah, the trip down will be fun. I think everybody will be excited, and we are going to San Diego. I haven't even looked at the weather, but I'm just guessing that it'll be nicer than here. Just a guess. I'm not sure. I've been to San Diego when the mornings can get cold. That fog rolls in. But anyway, we're looking forward to it. It's obviously going to be a big jump in competition.
The Pac-12 had done the right thing that you and Tara and people who are sane want. Is this the kind of game that goes by the wayside? If you had doubled up in a double round robin?
Yes.
Is it hard to get home and homes against top 100 opponents? Is that part of the challenge for you? You have four of your best non-cons and neutral sites. You got 2 of them coming up. Is it just hard to replace these kind of games where the teams come across country on less than 24 hours to do this as opposed to
this? And I completely understand. That's tough on them coming cross country like that. Like you said, and they just played the other night. So it's never easy. Yeah, I've been on record as saying I wish we'd play 22 games in the Pac-12. It helps our net, but I understand those coaches in our conference that don't want to have to play against 22 conference opponents. They're just building our program. We were in that position at one point, and so I get it. But yes, these would be the kind of games. When I schedule, I try to get one good intersectional home game, like this year was Northwestern. One intersectional, Power 5 road game. Get a tournament somewhere where you're playing 2 to 3 Power 5 schools, and we're playing in 2 of those this year. And then the rest are what I would consider just bye games. That's how I go into every year. And the PKI kind of put a wrench into that this year, so we ended up with 2 of those kind of tournaments instead of just 1.
What have you seen from Arkansas so far where they're like you, they lean on their starters, they get a lot of contributions there, and they've obviously started off undefeated so far?
Yeah, no, they're good. They're good. They love the 3 ball. They shoot it well. They've got guards that can really get to the basket, turn the corner. That Daniels is quite something. Reminds me a little bit of Ari McDonald, but they shoot it well, and they're solid defensively. They play with a lot of confidence, and they play a 94-foot game. So in some ways, I was hoping that this game would prepare us for that because they run a little dribble drive. They weren't able to get by us tonight, but hopefully we can stop Arkansas on that dribble drive stuff. So that's been one of our weaknesses this year.
And then depending on what happens in that game, either you get an opponent who you've played a lot and Jose is quite familiar with you. Well, you're familiar both ways, or conversely, you've played players who transferred before, but not one on a top 5 team in a prominent role in this capacity. So depending on what happens in the first game, you're either getting T-Mike, who was just here, or a team who you played a lot in really competitive games.
Yeah, well, both games, regardless of who we play, are going to be really, really good. I think South Florida is the only team not ranked. I think they're getting votes and beat Texas fully loaded a couple of weeks ago. So they're a capable team and beat us last year down in the Bahamas. So we know what kind of program they have. Either way, it's going to be really good. But I feel good about how we're going into the tournament.
Just see Taylor Hosenduff back after the injury she suffered a couple of days ago. Was she close? Was it tough down to the wire if she would be able to?
Yeah, anytime you get back the initial diagnosis, it's a knee issue. Those are always scary. Thank goodness it was kind of a minor issue, and she was able to play. So.
The team, after coming out of the PK tournament, you guys know that you played good teams and just, kind of wanted to finish a little bit more, had some good goals. How do you feel like you kind of built on those goals from then until now, going into your next pre-Pac-12 tournament?
Yeah, I think we're playing pretty well right now. Both ends of the floor, we're getting contributions from lots of players. Elise Hurst gave us our bench tonight, and that's especially in the second rotation, really gave us a good lift. Jenna kind of got back to her usual self of attacking the basket. Taylor H., did a really, really good job in getting us extra possessions, doing a lot of the little things, which is what we ask of her. Philly's sure coming. I wish she would have made one more basket and gotten another double-double, but, I mean, she gets every rebound when she's on the court. And and then Taya Hansen has been real solid for us. So I think our bench has given it to us. And then that initial lineup, man, when we played fast and open, I think we're really good in the open court. They're fun to watch because everybody can finish. 4 of the 5 players can handle the ball and make plays in transition. So, yeah. Who are you guys talking to tonight? Who we got coming in? Okay. Well, I will let you talk to them. I got to go home and get ready for the trip. I haven't packed yet. So you guys got to love our games, by the way. This was an hour and a half. The other day it was an hour 35 or so after we'd gotten off. So a lot of fun. I'm really proud of our team, you guys. I think we played really hard tonight. We could have totally looked past these guys and it could have been like going to the dentist, just getting through it, and we didn't. And that's a sign of a pretty good team. So, proud of them.
You feel like you had fun? They had more fun?
Yeah, we did not have fun the other night. I think they had a lot more fun today. And their coach was just a lot more at ease. Maybe there's something to that. Maybe if I just relax and let them go, they might do better.